Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1974 Adler J5 vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Made in Western Germany, and probably one of the most underrated typewriters of all time, the Adler J5. One of the best, but for some reason goes unnoticed a lot of the time. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. And your margins are up top here. I'm going to set that left one on 0 and the right one around 75. That's about the length of a page. It's got a scale up here to tell you exactly what space you're on, and this is the paper support arm that flips up like a switchblade and telescopes up even higher. I'm going to leave that down at the default position. And this is the paper bail that sits on top of the page, and sometimes you can slide the page through because it's so smooth. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning. It skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just turn that dial down 1. It skips 2, 1 more. It skips 3. Actually, I think that's single 1.5 and double on this one, because it's just got a line in the middle and it's got a double for 2 dots. But I'm just going to keep it on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the left side here. Push that all the way down. There's a red arrow. Prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. Have it in the middle. It prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. Put it up top. Doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. We're going to move that all the way down for red. Beautiful typing machine. This is the king of smooth like butter, and it's got unique font, Imperial. I believe it's Imperial 82, but I could be wrong. In the listing it'll show the exact font, but it's beautiful font. It's bold. It's like a bold, unique style font. It looks really nice. Gorgeous font. And this typewriter is, I would say, one of the best typewriter enthusiasts and collectors rave about Adlers, and they're never really mentioned when it comes to the best of the best for some reason. And this is a plastic shell. I think maybe that could be one of the reasons most of them had the plastic shells, and I guess that just helps with making it lighter weight. It's a heavy machine because it's just, and this is actually in super good condition. It almost looks brand new. So you don't want to sleep on the Adler. If you're in the market for like a luxury style machine, this is what you want. You want to collect this, put it in your collection. To remove the paper, easy, just flip this switch forward on the right side. It unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier, load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before we load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. And flip this down for now and put the color back in the middle for black. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Tab function on the right side here. I believe we've got a tab set at 10 space intervals, so we're just going to go and clear each one of those by flipping this switch on the right next to the tab up. There's a minus sign there, so you just, oh, that's the backspace. So we're just going to hit the tab, minus sign on each one of those tabs until they're all clear, and then no tabs are set, but as you can see, it kind of slams to the end and it can cause wear and tear on your typewriter, so I always like to set one somewhere in the middle. By flipping this down to the plus sign, that's how you set the tabs. And if you don't hit it hard enough, it might not stop at it. There we go. That works, and you can set as many tabs as you want on this model. Let's set one right here, 2, and test the 2, make sure the 2 of them are stopping at the spot. There we go. Works good. Backspace, I already did that. Right below the tab, works great. MR on the left stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that MR button, it will allow you to go all the way to the end. It just sounds good. It's a super powerful typewriter. And it's in super nice condition. Like in the inside, you look at the segment with the keys. It almost looks like it's never been used. It looks almost brand new. Super nice condition. So this top just pops off with these 2 little prongs. and all the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right clockwise. If you want to switch that direction, on either side you just flip like that, and it has an automatic reverse once it gets to the end. But if you want to switch it manually, you just go in here and just flip it like that. So you flip it to the left if you want it to pull to the right, and that's the direction we want it to go. Touch control right here. There's a minus sign and a plus sign. The farther up to the plus you go, the more tension there is when you hit the keys. They do respond faster, but you do have to hit them a little bit harder for them to print. So depending on your type style is what you want to adjust to make sure that whatever suits you. This just goes right back down from the top like that and pops in. On the right side of the carriage is the carriage release. You cannot get smooth. This is as smooth as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. The Adler J5. Look at that. It doesn't make any noise coming back either without the carriage release when you just return it. Just, it glides. It's just like it's floating. And on the left side is the left carriage release. Same concept. I just want to do this all day long. I just want to sit here and do this because it's so smooth. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.